Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Movie Mortis, where movie madness lives. I am Nick.
And I'm Drew.
And today is a very different episode. Instead of talking about a movie, we're going to be doing another broad topic, this time about physical media, a very, very hot topic that is thrown around very often, and something that Drew and I are very supportive and passionate about.
Yes, so in this episode, most of this episode is going to be us going through some bright spots in each of our collections. But first, before we do that, we do kind of want to talk a little bit about why does physical media matter? Why is it important? Well, it's important for one, because when you buy a movie on physical media, you actually own it,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have to rely on internet or a streaming service. You don't have to pay monthly for a streaming service that may or may not work. You buy it once, and as long as you keep the disc or VHS, if you're old school, in good shape, you can watch it whenever you want, regardless of whether or not you have whatever your streaming services are or whether or not your internet is down.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to add on to that?
Yeah, I agree. A complete ownership of the thing you own. Because like subscription services can be very daunting if I have to pay monthly. But with a physical DVD, you buy once, pay for once, get to keep it forever, and don't have to worry about like people taking it off or anything. And as cool as streaming is and more convenient, streaming exclusives are pretty much counting their blessings in days because at any moment it can get taken down. There's no other legal way to watch it.
I actually do have in one of the movies I'm going to show off is a movie that I saw in Shudder.
Mm-hmm.
So some streaming movies do get physical releases. Some of them, a handful of times, will get limited theatrical runs too. But for the most part, yeah, streaming movies that are exclusively on streaming are kind of whether or not you can access them are kind of beholden on whether or not the streaming service is still around,
Oh yeah, and
or whether
also
your internet is out.
yeah, also they're just really nice to collect as well.
Yeah, and
And
also the quality is better on physical media too,
100%.
because it's really technical, but discs and all that stuff tend to have higher like bit rates and everything compared to streaming. So, because
True.
when
Oh
you're
yeah.
watching a movie, because when you're watching a movie on Blu-ray or DVD or 4K Blu-ray, you're
Hmm.
streaming the not streaming, but like you're running the movie from the disc. Whereas compared to when you're watching on streaming, you're streaming it from a database, which is like miles away,
Oh yeah.
oftentimes in a different side part of the world.
Yeah. And also because if you have to rely on Wi-Fi, you get like freezes and buffering. Unless your disk is damaged, unless your disk is damaged, if I saw a sticker, unless your disk is damaged, you don't have to deal with that stuff. Which, by the way, a lot of people say like, a lot of people say like, oh, what about disk rot and whatnot? Well, I'll be honest, I haven't done a lot of research on disk rot, but some movies I have were from like the late 90s to early 2000s. Well, mostly early 2000s, which, by the way, is already pretty old. And aside from maybe a few smudges, these things still run like a charm. You know?
Yeah, as long as you keep it in the case and don't throw it all over the floor like I did when I was a little kid, when I was a dumbass little kid.
Oh,
As long as you keep it in the fucking jacket, keep it in the case, you're golden.
or better yet, don't use it as a pizza cutter like that one episode of The Amazing World of Gumball.
Or don't use the disc as a coaster for your drink.
Yeah. Or once again, reference that Gumball episode, freaking like toss it down the dish tray and turn on the incinerator. And then you have to make
Wow,
a fake copy of the film to return to the freaking video store. Oh my gosh.
Well, there was also I one time saw a meme of somebody was trying to open a box, and the box said "Do not use Blade," and so someone took their DVD of Blade to open the box.
Oh my god.
What a rebel!
Oh my gosh. Speaking, oh my, yeah, it is quite a rebel. I was gonna bring up two other memes, but they're more about they're more about people being jerks than they are. I mean, they're not being jerks. One of them, like, there was like a Vine where someone like checked out a Red Box and the guy replaced the CD with his mixtape. I'm not kidding.
Oh God, remember? I remember Redbox. We used to fucking rent movies from Redbox all the time. Oh my
Same.
God.
Redbox was so good. Like, with how bad streaming services are, like Redbox just felt like, a one stop and go. It's like, if you don't want to. So here's the thing about movies. Well, now a lot of people say, well, what if I hate the movie and I want to return it? Well, that's why you had Redbox. You get to check it out and see if it's worth owning on your shelf. Now, you could still get like a bad movie or two and have on your shelf. I mean, I have G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra, but I'm not gonna show it I'm not gonna describe it on the episode because last I remember, it's kind of an action slot movie. It's just a generic action movie. Last time I remember, so and there's nothing special about the DVD.
Yeah. All right, so now that we've described why we like physical media, we are going to show off some bright spots in our collections now, just
Indeed.
because a lot of them are cool. So I guess I'll go first. So be prepared, viewers. Most of the stuff I'm going to show off they're either limited or they're like special in some way. So like a lot of what I'm going to show off are like steel books or special Criterion releases or more limited things like that. So I'm going to start with a pretty recent addition to my collection. This is not a steel book, but this is a limited release from the company Arrow Video. It's actually one of my favorite releases. It is the recent 4K release of Salem's Lot, the original miniseries from 1979, based on the Stephen King book Salem's Lot.
Nice.
What's really cool about this particular release is not only is it the 4K version of Salem's Lot, but the artwork has been altered slightly. So like on the original poster, it's blue, but on this new version, it's purple, which I think is kind of cool. It makes it look better, in my opinion. But what makes this release really cool is that when you take off the slip cover, it comes with the actual movie itself, but it also comes with a double-sided poster, as well as a booklet containing a whole bunch of essays and behind-the-scenes information about the movie. Or I guess this in this case it's the miniseries, but it's been edited to be a movie. It's like 3 hours long, but it's good.
Nice. That's pretty cool. I'll let you do another one because you said yours is probably you probably a lot more to show than I do. Because there's like some DVDs I'm probably gonna show like in unison because they like correlate with a running theme and whatnot.
All right, so I'm just kind of picking from my shelf, not my shelf, but my collection here randomly. I got a big pile next to me. So this movie, in my opinion, this is the first steelbook I'm going to show off tonight. This, in my opinion, is a very underrated movie from a very well-known director. This movie is from 1980. This is a Scream Factory release of John Carpenter's The Fog. So this is the steelbook. It's got Captain Blake, on the zombie looking 19th century sailors. They got the swords, they got the red eyes, there's the church in the background. You got here on the back, you got the lighthouse and the hooks, and it just looks so cool. I just love this steelbook. I love this steelbook. So, yeah, I will eventually get around to doing an individual review of The Fog because, in my opinion, it's actually one of my favorite John Carpenter movies. Yeah, and something that else is cool about steelbooks is that when you look inside, there's a separate design on the inside, and you have this what looks like a glowing sort of light that's around a cross.
Interesting.
So, yeah, if any of you have seen the movie, you know exactly what scene this represents. But
I've seen it, but I don't remember
it's really
it.
Cool. Come on, man.
Give me a break. Anyways. Or you could let me do a movie now. I'm going to
All
show
right.
off. I'm going to show off and describe my Criterion release of David Cronenberg's Videodrome, which we did an individual. We did not individual. We did an episode on Videodrome, and I really like this. So on the cover, we have the scene where Max, the main character, is theoretically kissing his wife, not his wife, his girlfriend through a TV, and just sticking his head in there, kind of giving a demented poltergeist vibe. And on the top, there's David Cronenberg's Videodrome with the classic Criterion C in the top left corner, and then you got little like TV colors on the little side saying the Criterion Collection. And on the back, there's not really much going for it, but it's just a black background with like text, talking about what Videodrome is. They've restored to high definition and all of that good stuff. But what's interesting now, when you first get this DVD, or at least when I got it, so on viewers, I'm showing on the side, and on the side, just a clear like DVD where it's like that's the thing open. But you take it out, you got yourself a little videotape or a DVD case stylized videotape with something saying "Long live the new flesh." And this is one heck of a videotape. Now, I'm going to go into more about this in my collection, but with it, and some DVDs, physical releases come with little paper goodies, kind of like instruction manuals in video games, but in the case of Videodrome, it's a booklet with the cast and crew, the credits, a little like mini documentary thing about the movie, and of course the DVD itself. You cannot forget the DVD. Oh, and by the way, I always like to readjust my Videodrome copy and have the little spine face outward, because the spine has a little videotape called Videodrome. Oh, well, not a little videotape, but a little tag that says Videodrome written on Sharpie, like it's a home movie of sorts. And this is a very nifty thing. And sometimes when I have this out, I like to fidget with it. And in fact, I'm going to do a little ASMR sketch, and you are feeling relaxed by me sliding it in and out. Okay, that sounded really wrong. That sounded really wrong. But yeah, I kind of like to fidget this thing and just kind of, it's like, you put the DVD in, you put the DVD out, you put the DVD in, and you shake it all about, but don't actually shake because you might damage it. And yeah, that's my physical copy of Videodrome.
All right, I am going to do, since you did a Criterion release, I guess I'll do a Criterion release.
All
if
right.
I can find it here. Here it is. This is the Criterion 4K release of a classic film, Seven Samurai, the
Ah,
famous Akira Kurosawa film.
cool.
So as Nick can see here, it's got the Seven Samurai tag on the front. You got some symbols here from like Japanese languages and stuff. And on the inside, you got this black and white picture of the a samurai there. It says Seven Samurai, but above it, and you got this booklet right here. It fell right out of the case because this is a bit weird casing, but so yeah, you got this booklet here that has all sorts of essays and stuff about the movie. And then you have the discs themselves. So then you have artwork under the discs. And then on the other side of the booklet, you got the flag right here, and then another still from the film. It's been years since I've seen this movie, by the way.
Oh, dang.
But so yeah, something that I really like about Criterion Collection releases is that they give you more than just the movie and bonus features like you'll get from a lot of other physical media stuff, but they include all sorts of like essays and all sorts of really cool information about the movie. You got stills in the essay booklets. These will really, I think, really. I haven't read all of these, but these will heighten your appreciation of the film, I think, because you'll hear all sorts of different perspectives in some of these essays. So
Heck
I
yeah.
think that is really cool.
Awesome. 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 All right. You got you got another one, or if you want me to go next?
So I have one other Criterion release here. There's not as much to this one as there was with Seven Samurai, but I got the Criterion release of 12 Angry Men.
Noise.
So you got all the people here on the front. This is the Blu-ray, I want to say. Kind of hard to say, but much like with the other ones, you got the booklet here with all sorts of essays and stuff about the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
like I said, there's not as much to this one as there was with
Seven Samurai.
Seven Samurai. But yeah, it's the Blu-ray. It's just the regular Blu-ray, not the 4K. But
Cool.
still, though, I like it.
Nice. This is the only Steelbook movie in my collection, and it is of the anime film A Silent Voice. And unlike Drew's Steelbooks, it really does not come with a lot. It only came with like so this was wrapped in plastic. I didn't know this is a Steelbook at all. I just bought this on Black Friday, but when I found it was a Steelbook, I'm like, holy shit, this is my first Steelbook. And it's by Shout Factory. Of all, at least it was distributed by Shout Factory, and it says steelbook.com. So yeah, it says Steelbook. Now, it does have some nice artwork inside of like the protagonist, Shuya, and the girl. I have not seen this movie in forever, but when I first saw it, I loved it. So I apologize if I forget the name. Don't call me a fake fan. I saw this movie, I swear. But anyways, so we got like Shuya and the girl, the deaf girl, kind of sharing a moment on the inside. It's like a close up, and it also comes with the Blu-ray version along with the regular DVD. Although in the Blu-ray has a nice picture of a fishy on it. Shit! I dropped the DVD. Anyways, also as an edit, so I kind of kept the little back paper that tells you what the movie's about. I kept it in the little insert, and also, well, this did not come with the movie, but I got this signed by Shoya's English voice actor Robbie Damon, and he's and so I'm holding up it right now. On the cover, it's just Shoya and the deaf girl on a bridge, and plus the title. And on Shoya is Robbie Damon's signature. I'm gonna show you, Drew, just to kind of flex on you. Not that you care about Robbie Damon, anyways, but
I was gonna say I don't care about viewers. Just know that I do not give a damn about anime. I've just never been into anime. It's just not my thing. So I know Nick here is trying to flex on me, but I'm not feeling anything, man.
oh, that's fine. I was just making a joke. Anyways, it's okay. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Anyways, but yeah, I'm really. This is my only steel. This is, I think, for a steelbook, this is actually a really great first steelbook for me. And the fact, okay, Drew, ignoring the fact you don't care about anime or Robbie Damon, do you think it's cool I managed to get this signed by Robbie Damon, the English voice
absolutely.
actor? Yeah,
Absolutely.
So I'm very proud of this, and I definitely feel like the signature added much. Plus, Robbie Damon's just a cool guy in general. Shout out to Robbie Damon. Thank you for being nice to me when I met you at an anime convention. And I got like 24 in my collection that I'm gonna show off, but actually 2 of them are gonna be like done at the same time because I feel like they hold some kind of. I feel like they have a significant theme to them. How many do you have?
How many steelbooks do I have?
No, how many DVDs are you gonna show on this episode?
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna sit here and count them all.
That's fine. So because I was gonna like go again and showcase.
So my next entry, I am kind of speed run through it because I'm gonna show 3 steelbooks from the same series, if that's okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Do you want me to go?
Go right ahead. Yeah.
All right. So this is one I got fairly recently. I got this back in February, actually. I got this on February when I was recovering from a Ghost concert. By the way, if you all have never been to a Ghost concert, you should go to one. They're great. So this is the first of three steelbooks from this series that I'm going to show you. It is for the original Scream. This is the 2021 4K release of the original Scream. What's really cool is that it's black for the most part. The steelbook is black, but you got the knife on the side that has the reflection of Ghostface, and then you have the title Scream, but it's in like a sort of like gray font, and it kind of blends in with everything else. Um, it's kind of the steelbook is kind of simple, but it's really really awesome. And then on the back of it, it says it's got the phone, the '90s era phone on the bottom, and it says with text above it, "Do you like scary movies?"
No, I'm more of a romantic comedy type. Bye.
All right.
But no, that Drew, that is really killer. That is really killer.
Yeah. So, keeping with the Scream theme, so I have two more Scream steelbooks. The next one is I literally just got this last week because it came out last week. But the steelbook for Scream 4, this one that just came out, it's kind of similar to the Scream 1 steelbook, except you have Ghostface on the side, but at the bottom of his mask is like the shape of the knife of his classic hunting knife.
Oh,
And then you have the title Scream that's inside a really big 4. So that's really cool. Scream 4, in my opinion, is the best of the Scream sequels. I don't know if that's
interesting.
a hot take or not, but and then on the back of it, it's got it's got a camera, like a hidden camera, and then above it it says "Welcome home, Sydney,"
Welcome home,
which is a line from the movie. Something that's a bit odd, though, I do have to mention, is that this is the one Scream movie, the one Scream 4K release that was distributed by Lionsgate and not Paramount. All the other movies are done, so Scream 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 are done through Paramount, but for some reason this movie was done through Lionsgate. I don't know exactly how that works because I know the rights for a lot of these movies were kind of up in the air after the Weinstein Company went bankrupt. But so I don't know if that probably has something to do with it, but I just thought that was weird. But they did manage to keep this steelbook relatively visually consistent with the other classic Scream movies that they released on steelbook.
Nice.
So,
nice.
and then my last Scream steelbook. Now this one I am going to go on a little bit of a tangent here, but it's the steelbook for Scream 6, the one that takes place in New York. So here you have the artwork of Ghostface in the subway, in the New York City subway, and then on the back of it you have Ghostface's knife in an apple. Yeah, because
Big
they call
Apple.
New York City they call New York City the Big Apple, as
Hey,
I'm sure
hey, Apple.
all of you know. Yeah. So, but here's the tangent I want to go on. So the artwork that's on the front is of Ghostface in the New York City subway in the window of the New York City subway. But here's the tangent I want to go on. This particular piece of artwork was the original theatrical teaser poster for Scream 6. But for all the other physical media releases, as well as the main theatrical release itself, they went with the main theatrical poster, which is simply a backdrop of New York City, the New York City skyline, along with a collage of all the characters, because that's what every fucking movie poster does these days. It's always a character collage in modern movie posters, and it's boring as hell, and I hate it. This artwork, this particular poster is way better. It's way more unique, and so yeah, that's my little tangent.
I see. So, this is another interesting gem in my collection. Now, I mentioned to Drew earlier that there's two things. Shut up, Siri. There's two things that Disney does not care about. Well, one of them that Disney wants you to forget about, which is unfortunately one I don't have. It's like that. I forgot the name of it. It's about a Tibetan kid standing up for Tibet. And, that's a whole nother story for another day. But this one, so if you're a big fan of Disney and Pixar, you might be familiar with Toy Story, right? Well, this may not look like much, but I have Buzz Lightyear Star Command, The Adventure Begins, starring Tim Allen. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is just a kid's movie. Let's just say the creator of Buzz Lightyear Star Command, which if you grew up in like if you watched a lot of Disney on like the late early 2000s, you know that Buzz Lightyear had his own spin-off TV series. Well, this movie was the pilot movie, and Disney, the head of Disney had a huge beef with the creator that he just completely removes every single bit of Buzz Lightyear's Star Command out of like whatever Toy Story canon or Disney canon is, because this is not on Disney Plus. This is a Disney movie featuring one of the biggest Disney Pixar characters, and they're just like, no, forget about this. We don't want it. All because they had a big beef with the creator. So, in a way, I'm holding not the only, but like, I don't know if this is rare per se. I don't want the prices of DVDs to go up or anything, but like, the fact that Disney kind of wants you to ignore this is actually kind of cool, because I mean, not kind of cool. It's first of all, it's kind of scummy that Disney does not. They just want to throw a Buzz Lightyear Star Command, especially with how mediocre Lightyear is. In fact, I have not seen this movie in forever. Last I saw it, I was like a wee little kid, but I'm pretty sure this is better than the Lightyear movie that we got, or the movie Andy grew up with. It's not really that impressive on the cover. It's just like big text saying Disney Pixar Buzz Lightyear Star Command, and the only character you see is just Buzz standing there in a spotlight. So, and of course them advertising a fully made. And of course, like I said, this is a TV pilot, and it managed to pick up a series. But for some reason, Disney does not want to put it on Disney Plus, neither the movie nor the TV series. So, yeah, I'm beating the streaming game by owning this DVD. It's all right.
Well, speaking of movies that Disney definitely wouldn't like, so this is only two of them, but this is another series, little lightning round that I'm going to do. First one is the Steelbook for Terrifier 2. I'm sure if you're familiar with horror, I'm sure you know what Terrifier is. I don't need to explain it to you, but here you have the artwork. Here you got, it's another one of those kind of character collage kind of posters, which I usually don't like, but they made it look really cool here on this particular version. Then you have Art the Clown on the back.
Oh,
so
that's a very grimy picture of him.
Yeah, I got him in what looks like a bathroom or something, holding a baseball bat that has spikes on it. So. And then on the other one is Terrifier 3. You got a bloody picture of Art the Clown here on the front. And then on the back, you have a picture of Art the Clown with a bunch of spider webs and blood stains. So,
dang.
Yeah, Disney would definitely hate the Terrifier movies if you've seen them.
Well, the difference is that Disney does not own the rights to the Terrifier movies. Meanwhile, they own the right to Buzz Lightyear, and they wanted you to completely ignore Buzz Lightyear Star Command. They also own the rights to that one Martin Scorsese movie as well.
Yeah, thank God they don't own the rights to Terrifier. I mean, to be fair, Terrifier would probably not come out if Disney had the rights.
They have the rights to Alien, but that's a whole other story for another day.
Yeah.
All right. I haven't gotten to the ones I'm going to show in Paris yet, but this one isn't really special, but I thought it was kind of cool because this is actually my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie, Reservoir Dogs, Special Edition, 10 years. I know they recently released a steelbook of it, but I don't have the exact kind of money Drew has to be buying steelbooks, so I just kind of gotta get my hands on whatever I can to get it physical and away from the streaming services. It comes with special features, and it's very stylized. Like, you got Mr. Yellow, Mr. Pink, Mr. White, Mr. Orange, and of course on the back you got the whole gang. You kind of walk into little green bag. Oh, and it comes on. There's two versions. Disc 1, widescreen, where it has like the same thing, and where it has like the same cover of Mr. Yellow, Mr. Pink, Mr. White, Mr. Orange. And then there's also disc 2, which kind of matches like what I feel like the steelbook was going to. It's just like red, white, and black all over. And because I know the 4K kind of has like the 4K has like the big title of Reservoir Dogs and like red, white, and black, and the men walking by. Reservoir Dogs is such a great movie. I'd love to cover it sometime. It's like my favorite Tarantino film. That's a little cool. It ain't fancy like a steelbook or anything, but I'm proud to own it. I'm very proud of it.
I should probably mention to you that not all steelbooks are really expensive. A lot of them you can
Oh.
find for relatively reasonable prices. A lot of these I got for anywhere between 20, 30, 40 bucks on the high end. But the
Hmm.
one I'm about to show you, if I can find it here real quick, is like the most expensive one I own.
Oh.
If I can find it, I literally just had it before we started recording. Hold on. Apologies for the delay, viewers.
You're good. I was debating if I should go run out and find my DVD copy of like the anniversary version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but by all means,
Oh,
look for
I
your.
I do have Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Steelbook. Um, this one was like
Oh, Drew,
$15 at best.
Drew, back up from the mic. You were like yelling. You might have to edit
Oh,
that.
sorry. So I do have Texas Chainsaw Massacre here on Steelbook. This wasn't the movie I'm looking for, but you mentioned that, so I do have the Steelbook here. This one was like probably the cheapest Steelbook I've ever got. This was like $10 at Best Buy one day.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, and
What
on the
was Best
back,
Buy having like a clearance? Because I know they don't like do DVDs anymore. Which, by the way, Best Buy,
yeah.
why did you get rid of your physical media? Like Gen Z is now buying more physical media nowadays, according to news source. So Best Buy, get on that stuff. You can make money.
Yeah, and I should say on the cover here, you got a map of the state of Texas in the background. I don't know if you can see it,
Oh, I see
but
it. Yeah, I see
yeah,
it.
so that's really
Hey, there's my
cool.
house.
All right, let me try to find that one expensive steelbook I have, because that one, the one I'm about to show, if I can fucking find it, is it was like $60, something like that.
$60. Dang. While you're looking for that, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell the viewers something real quick. And I think the most expensive DVD I saw was all of the Evangelion rebuild movies put into one DVD for like $90 to $80. Four
Wow,
movies,
wow.
and they were like remastered too. I think they were like Blu-rays as well. Yeah, that's well. If you're gonna take all the find it, I can get on to my next movie.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry about that, everybody.
So this is an interesting one because just the cover alone, all right, and the it is the original Michael Bay Transformers movie. So I think we all Transformers is kind of irrelevant at the time, the Michael Bay movies that is. But what from what I remember, I think this originally had a sleeve, but I can't find the sleeve anymore, which is or maybe it came in plastic wrap. It had like the Transformers logo on it, but on the front there's no title or text. It's just Optimus Prime, and underneath is Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox with the Allspark. And if you go on the back, you don't get the text. You just get Shia LaBeouf holding up the Allspark like he's Rafiki holding up Simba from The Lion King.
Oh
It's a
God,
bit,
Michael Bay.
yeah, and you also got like in the background. I'm assuming there's Bumblebee like faded out, and I don't know if it's another Decepticon or Autobot. I'm assuming it's Ironhide, and of course you got like the Destruct City. Like you can just and the Transformers logo appears on the spine, and when you open it, you get it pretty much shows off its style. You have the human characters plus a couple of military man, where like some paper would be like the little straps, and then just a blank city. But the DVD itself, well, it's the movie, but for some reason, some companies compared to because like I mentioned before, I'm just gonna run back real quick. Like Reservoir Dogs, the second disc full screen, very stylish, red, white, black all over. Oh, and as an added little detail, the color ties are who the characters' names are. But compared to the Transformers DVD, it's just gray with Transformers on it. Like you notice that like some DVDs aren't as stylish as others.
Yeah. And I found that steelbook I was going to show.
Yeah.
So the actual like when it first came out, the retail price wasn't that bad. It was like $40, but because I bought it from eBay, it was a little more expensive because it was at a markup. But it is the 4K steelbook, the first 4K steelbook, because there's a couple of these for this movie, but it is the first 4K steelbook for my personal favorite Tim Burton movie, Sleepy Hollow.
Ooh. Oh, you talked about
No,
this on your review, but do tell. Do tell.
yeah, yeah. So as a Nick, you can see here, it's got the headless horseman. It's got the headless horseman on the silver background with the red text, Sleepy Hollow. Then on the back, you have the a very Tim Burton looking tree. I know that sounds a bit weird to say, but
Mm-hmm.
and the really cool and unique part about this particular steelbook, and this steelbook is very limited, by the way. Um, I think the last listings I looked at for this steelbook go for like 60, 70, sometimes $80, sometimes even more.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but on the inside of the steelbook, what makes this one really unique, probably the most unique steelbook that I own, is that it comes with a full book inside of it. It is
Cool.
the Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving, which is what this movie is very, very loosely based on. I say very loosely because it's kind of not really based on the book. It's it's its own story, but it has like the same iconography as the book.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, it has the full original story here that you can read in the steelbook, and
That is
then in the
super cool.
back you have both the DVD and the Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm. That's neat. That's super
Yep.
awesome. Anyways, I got kind of a little double feature going on. So it is of course of the cinematic masterpiece known as Shrek 1 and Shrek 2. Now, Shrek 1, it may not seem like much, but I have a thing to say about animated movies now. And I do have I have like several animated movies I want to talk about because like animated movie DVDs just aren't the same anymore. Like maybe if you get like a recent release, like a Disney movie, like if you got like Disney's Moana when it first came out on DVD, you got like what is essentially just a poster of Maui and Moana staying next to her. But nowadays it's like either the face of like Moana or like one of the animal sidekicks, and the same fate I think applied to Shrek. Like this is like an early. This came out when like Shrek was still brand spanking new, and I think this is also like shortly after the Oscars too, because it has like the original. It has the cast. It has Fiona, Shrek, Donkey, and Farquaad. Behind the giant Shrek S, not Shrek Ass. Anyways, but like, and he also, and it kind of gives it like this own merit. Like this is the real deal. This is a classic, even though this came out like 2003. I argue Shrek 1 is actually a classic, and when Shrek 5 comes out, we should probably do a podcast on Shrek 1. But anyways, and also I don't know if like they ever update the menus on this because this is part of that double feature. Shrek 2. Now, Shrek 1 and 2, yes, they're kids' movies, but these have like very interesting menus, especially the Shrek 2 DVD menu, which has kind of become a very huge talking point. Like, it's a think of like the Brady Bunch opening, but all the characters are talking about the Shrek 2 menu. Like, yeah, this is Shrek 2, and obviously Donkey's doing the talking. And of course, they all had their own special features too. Like, you got your commentaries, but what I found really cool about the Shrek movie specifically, like my favorite part was seeing the deleted scenes and seeing like the story writers pitch them to like the board meeting, and and you see like pictures of like the drawings and everything. I thought that was really cool, honestly. And oh, and also every I don't know if they did this for Shrek 3, but Shrek 1 and 2 all featured musical specials for like their bonus features, especially Shrek 2's famous Far, Far Away Idol, where all the characters sing and Simon Cowell makes an appearance and you get to pick who sang the best. Personally, it was Donkey, let's be real here. And did they have any goodies? Because I was going to bring that up in like the past. Like a lot of movies, especially kids movies, that come with some goodies, like mostly advertisements for other films by DreamWorks. Like Shrek 1 comes with for some reason the Shrek 1 cover on paper, but on the back it's just like advertising for other movies like Chicken Run, Ants, Prince of Egypt, Road to El Dorado, and Joseph King of Dreams. I saw all four. I only saw 4 out of these 5 movies, by the way. And yeah, that's Shrek 2. On the other hand, the last thing I can say about it is like I want to bring up some things about packaging too, and I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but like all the DVDs I've shown you are just generic. Let's get some ASMR real quick. Just simple pop and open, like, yeah, just simple like that. But Shrek 2, I have another one in my collection. That's also having different packaging too. Actually, you see, Drew, on the little opening thing, not the spine, you have like these little clips. Do you see this, Drew?
Oh God, I hated those when I was a kid. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I fucking hated those when I was a kid. Those are the bane of my existence.
You had these little clips, and I don't know why. Maybe for safety, secure reasons, but
Even though regular DVD cases close and open just fucking fine. Why did they
yeah.
need those clips? I feel like if you guys ever seen the Cinemassacre series, you know what's bullshit. He did an episode on on DVD packaging early on in the series, and James Rolfe included those fucking snap things. And it's why do they have them? It's like imagine having those things on a CD or a book. It wouldn't make any sense, would it?
It would not. No, but like, yeah, just to get more ASMR, you just like take one off. I think I almost broke one DVD case because of these clips. Like, I'm pretty sure there's people with stories who be like, yeah, I broke them because of the freaking cases. So, Shrek 2, as much as I love you as a movie, I feel like you may have made a lot of people angry with these little clips, such as Drew. And it's not just Shrek 2. I don't know what other movies do.
Just fucking rip them off because the case still closes and opens normally anyways. Just rip them off.
I'm gonna test this theory right now. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And then again, the last time I watched Shrek 2 is when I had appendicitis. So I'm not kidding, by the way. That's not a joke. But yeah, that's the Shrek double feature, and that's all ogre for my Shrek DVDs.
'Cause I'm pretty sure I had both of those DVDs when I was a kid because I remember those. The Shrek 2 is like the first instance I can remember of those fucking clips being there, and it's like I fucking hated those goddamn clips.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, that's all over now.
More positive. Let's get back to positivity now.
Yeah, let's bring it on ogre to Drew's next one. Oh boy, I swear, if we ever do Shrek, I'll calm down the ogre puns. I swear.
Sure, just like how you calm down the Star Wars prequel meme references in our Star Wars prequel episode.
That's
sure,
true.
buddy.
Yeah. No, but I mean, if it's any consolation, I'll pinky promise on this episode.
All right.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's too. Okay, yeah.
Pinky
promise. Yeah. Okay, Shrek is going on the dock. Anyways.
You're already breaking the promise.
No, I didn't even make a pun. That is not a pun. That is not a pun. I swear that was not a pun. I said Shrek is going on the dock. What part of that was an ogre pun?
Oh.
Where was the pun?
I don't know why I thought that was an ogre pun.
Holy shit. Anyways.
Okay. Everyone calm down now.
Okay. All right. Okay. It's good.
So to get away from steelbooks for a little bit, this was a 4K collection that I have. This one was not too bad. This includes 4 movies. And for 4K, it was like $80, which, move forward 4K movies, $80. Not bad at all. I got this on Amazon when it first came out. This is the first. Are you ready, Nick?
Yeah.
This is the first Alfred Hitchcock collection on 4K.
Wow.
4K Blu-ray, first Alfred Hitchcock collection.
$80.
I mean, for these 4 movies, $80 isn't bad. So.
All right. I only see 3 of them. So it's Rainbow, Rear Window, Vertigo, Psycho. What's the other one?
So it includes Vertigo, Rear Window, Psycho, and The Birds.
Ah, The Birds. I saw 3 out of those 4 movies.
Okay, so I've seen Psycho a handful of times. I've seen The Birds a few times. I still have yet to see the other 2. But what's cool about this is that there's a ton of bonus features on all the different DVD on all the different discs. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 7 or 8 discs in total in this thing. And some of them are 4K, some of them are just regular Blu-ray. But in terms of, to get a bit more specific, for Psycho, there's 2 versions, actually. There's Psycho Uncut, the extended version of the movies as seen in theaters in 1960 is exactly as intended by Alfred Hitchcock, now available
What does
with
that mean?
additional
Exactly as
footage for the first
intended.
time ever. It basically means the movie that was screened in 1960 when it first came out with, which is like the cut that Kid Hitchcock himself wanted. But I guess the studio might have made a few additional cuts before it went wide release. And to be fair, this was in 1960, because back in 1960 it was still the time where like movies would get limited releases in like certain markets, and then it would go wide. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so then the other cut is the movie that was edited for content and subsequently used for TV broadcasts. So the other one is the TV version. So you got the original theatrical version and the TV version, essentially. And then you got bonus features. You have documentaries, and all these movies have like different documentaries. There's some general Alfred Hitchcock documentaries. There's some ones that are more specific to these movies. This is a particularly loaded collection.
Oh yeah.
So you got here is the front. You got picture of Psycho with a bunch of posters of the movies. You got Rear Window right here.
That is
You got
this
4K
almost looks like a pulp
Blu-ray.
comic.
Yeah, you got Psycho right here. Got 4K in the Blu-ray. Here, can you see that?
Oh yeah, I see it. It's in color too.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's tight. That is tight.
Yeah, and then the birds.
The birds. Yep.
And then you got some more Hitchcock stuff here on the last page. And there's a particular quote from him right here. I'm pretty sure this is a quote from Alfred Hitchcock where he says, "I am a typed director. If I made Cinderella, the audience would immediately be looking for a body in the coach." That's a quote from
That's
Hitchcock.
crazy.
There's a few quotes from Alfred Hitchcock. The one on the first part of the DVD, not the DVD, the 4K set, is the quote, "I enjoy playing the audience like a piano." You know, we can do.
Yeah, I saw
honestly, honestly, we can do. Alfred Hitchcock we can literally do a whole podcast just on Alfred Hitchcock and his influence. But
100%.
you know, he was like the first like superstar directors in Hollywood. So
Oh yeah. Didn't like Spielberg was also inspired by him too.
everybody was inspired by him. Like he was, like I said, he had a very unique style.
Yeah, that and
when he
also
worked.
Spielberg walked in on one of his sets and stuck on it.
Yeah, and also there was on the front cover here you have along with the movies you also have his iconic silhouette.
Yeah.
You know, from Alfred Hitchcock Presents. That's what everybody knows his silhouette from is Alfred Hitchcock Presents. So.
I see.
So yeah, this is probably my favorite movie collection that I own. So.
I see. I got a couple of collectors collection box sets as well, but the first one I'm going to talk about is like this one's a very interesting one. So out of one of the two, I was going to originally go with my John Carpenter's Master of Horror collection, but instead I decided to do a double feature collection of James Gunn's live-action Scooby-Doo and its sequel, Scooby-Doo 2: Monsters Unleashed, which, despite being a commercial and critical failure, is able to retain the original charm and style of the cartoon while maintaining its perfect cast. And
All right.
the covers ain't special. You got that. It's like they had a lot of these back in the day, and I'm pretty sure they still do nowadays. But like nowadays, they always have they have to be part of the same franchise, which I know it's hypocritical. But I've seen some that were like the Book of Eli and I Am Legend together, which I do not have with me. But of course, my John Carpenter one, which I picked Scooby Doo in favor of John Carpenter, and I'm pretty sure John Carpenter would respect that. But I digress. So what I find unique is that instead of coming on 2 discs, everything is on 1 disc. So, and here's the problem: this is all 1 disc. If you put the disc in one way, like this side is Scooby-Doo 1, but you can only tell because of teeny tiny writing right here. I'm trying not to touch the disc viewers. Like I am shoving the disc straight into the webcam just so Drew can like try and read the label. Can you
God
read
damn. Yeah, I barely.
it? Yeah. And if you flip to the other side, you have Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Though it doesn't look like Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed because this is a double-sided DVD. Like I am making sure I don't smudge this thing because my brother and we played the absolute heck out of this DVD. I'm pretty sure it still works, but like I said, side one, it's just like blank reflection. Like I'm pretty sure Drew's seeing himself in the reflection a lot.
I am.
For some reason, when I look at myself, I just look blurry as heck. But yeah, this is I don't know if like the other double features did this, but in the case of the family double feature of Scooby-Doo 1 and 2, this was like a lot more convenient, but at the same time, I feel like you had to be very careful with your disc. And both, I know Scooby-Doo 2 came with a little game on it. Scooby-Doo 1 didn't come with a game, it just came with like generic behind the scenes stuff and a DVD commentary. And I think both of these were directed both by James Gunn. Were they? Well, I know Scooby-Doo 1 for a fact was directed by James Gunn. But yeah, that's a shining moment. Like it may not look much like physically, but this holds a lot of nostalgic value. And some of the stuff in my collection I think has very interesting packaging choices and just like general goodies. Like again, Shrek 1 and 2, and again the Scooby-Doo double feature featuring Scooby-Doo 1 and Scooby-Doo 2. I am not repeating that same fucking phrase I added onto Scooby-Doo 2, even though it was really funny in Instagram reel. But yeah, that's what I have to say about the Scoob DVD. Well, the Scooby-Doo DVD. There's this movie called Scoob, not to get very confused. Yeah. You got any additional?
The way that they did the disc probably, I'm sure, confused a lot of kids back when it came out.
It confused the heck out of me. Like, my brother and I, like, when we want to watch like Scooby-Doo 1, like Scooby-Doo 2, we end up getting the menu for Scooby-Doo 1. So he's like, oh, we gotta do it again. So we had to flip it. This really confused. And the worst part is, again, teeny tiny freaking label writing.
Yeah, I can only imagine a parent buying that DVD for their kids, and then the kid comes home, gets the thing open, and they're like, oh no, they put the disc in backwards. It's weird. And then they flip the disc over, and then it's like, oh wait a minute, is there anything even on this disc?
And before I give Drew the floor once again, assuming this is still relevant, I just want to say shout out to Game of the Century Scooby-Doo Creepy Run. I'll explain it after the podcast.
Okay, so I'm going to do. So I have a handful of steel books here. So got back to steel books here that have slip covers, which I think is kind of interesting because steel books don't usually have slip covers, but I have 3 of them that do. I just need to find the third one. Here it is. I found it on time this time. So the first one here is one I showed off in one of my individual reviews. We got The Crow here, the original.
Nice.
The original Brandon Lee, The Crow. So, so you take the slip cover off, and you got Eric Draven there with the Crow in the background.
Nice.
And then...
Yo, that's tight.
Yeah. And then on the back here, you have Brandon Lee again, just a picture of him in the costume.
What does the tagline say above him?
Victims, aren't we all?
Is
what it says. And so I really like this steelbook. I like how on the front of it, it's like it has 2 different like illustrations basically.
Nice.
So, yeah. I really love this steelbook, and I love The Crow. It's one of my favorite movies.
Nice.
Did
you have like 2 more to show? Because I wanted to follow up on that. I wanted to follow up on that with the same freaking movie. The Crow, but I don't have it on Steelbook. This is the Miramax Dimension Collectors series. It's I think this is a lot bulkier than yours.
Probably.
Like, yeah,
really
like I didn't know
thick.
you. Yeah, it's really thick, and apparently it comes with two. It comes on two discs, and they carry that same thing with the Transformers movies, where the disc isn't as stylized. And unlike Drew's Steelbook, the front is just reviews and like Brandon Lee, Eric Draven, in the on the side, and also the title, and then of course the back, not just the generic text with, oh yeah, they shrunk the pictures in teeny weeny vision. Um, oh, and it tells you all the bonus materials like behind the scenes, featurette, feature commentary track, profile, extended scenes, delayed footage montage. I'm not going to read all this, but I kind of figured maybe there'd be like a tribute to Brandon Lee. But granted, though, still pretty cool. And of course, it comes with a paper goodie with Brandon. Is this the original movie poster, Drew? Like, am I holding a mini version of the poster?
It's edited slightly. It's rearranged slightly, but that's basically the original movie poster.
Okay, and of course you got like
because originally
you got like the freaking sorry, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, because the original poster was, you see the crow logo that's on the bottom
Oh yeah.
in like the bottom corner.
Uh huh.
That was originally directly under Eric Draven on the poster.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. It just feels like someone took a movie poster and shrunk it, which I think is neat. Oh yeah, and on the back is all the chapter titles plus the same freaking shrunken down pictures that they used on the back of the DVD. Oh, press the menu key on your remote to control the play. That's funny. I always thought I had to type in the Konami code, but anyways, that was probably nothing too special compared to Drew's Steelbook. But I figure I may as well follow it up with the same exact movie.
All right, so getting back to my fancy smanchy steelbooks now. This is one for a movie that I have yet to watch, but I know, Nick, you told me you weren't the biggest fan of it. And that would be The Ring.
Yeah, that's a cool Steelbook though.
Yeah, so it has a slipcover. Take the slipcover
I want to see it.
off.
Yo.
Yeah, so it has the girl on there. It says 7 days. That there's all this static that's all over the steelbook. Even on the back of it here.
Yo, it's the tree.
Yeah. So
that. Oh, yeah, and the sleeve. The sleeve. Raise up the sleeve real quick. I have an observation about it. No, show the sleeve on camera. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I guess it's supposed to be all black and to correlate with the cover, but it kind of looks like Samara's hair when you like separate from the DVD.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to look like that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And I guess one thing I can add onto this, I just want to say rest in peace, Davy Chase, who played Samara in The Ring. You were a great actress, and you voiced a lot of people's childhoods, myself included. She was also Lilo and Stitch.
Wasn't she just Lilo in Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah, she was Lilo. Right, I slipped my words. But rest in peace, Davy Chase. Just wanted to throw that there since you brought up The Ring. Yeah. She recently passed away, like a week before this episode was recorded.
Yeah, I saw. Rest in peace.
Yeah, you were good. Did you have another steelbook or?
Yes.
Cool.
Another slipcover steelbook. This is the newest movie that I have steelbook, and I think it's the newest. It's certainly the newest that I'm going to show in this 3-movie set. Longlegs, the steelbook for movie. Longlegs. So this has another slip cover. So I take the slip cover off, and the cover, the slip cover, it's kind of like your standard DVD packaging where it's got the logo on one hand. It's see-through, which is what makes it cool. But on the back here, you got screenshots of the movie, you got some quotes and reviews and stuff. So that's the slipcover of the steelbook. But the actual steelbook itself, on the front of it here, you have Longlegs, Nick Cage's character, and a black and white photo. And then on the back, you have Micah Monroe's character, Lee Harker. That's another famous poster poster artwork where she's covering her mouth because she's shocked at something.
I wonder what it is.
Well, you have to see the movie to find out what it is.
That's true, yeah.
This is another movie I'm probably going to do an individual review on because I think this is one of my favorite horror movies of 2024. In my opinion, this is one of my favorite horror movies of the 2020s so far, I think.
That's so opinion.
Cool. So
nice.
I really liked this movie. And that was the Steelbook. It was like $50. It was worth every penny.
Nice. Very cool. I have to see that one, but I have another not box set but a collection compilation, and I kind of picked this out because I kind of had things to say about collections, but I kind of said Scooby Doo, but I'm going to talk it anyways. The Mummy, as in the Brendan Fraser collection. Well, except for the fourth one, which not a lot of people talk about the fourth one. I haven't seen it yet, so maybe there's something to say about it. Also, it still has some plastic on it. Okay. But unfortunately, it ain't much. You just got like the Tomb of the Mummy with the Mummy franchise collection, and there's no. I know this is not a kids movie or anything, but like even The Crow, which I think is a lot more mature and gritty than the Mummy, had like some pictures and other graphics on it. And here but hey, you still got some cool DVDs. What's interesting is that so the Mummy, the first Mummy movie, is just generic DVD logo. But meanwhile, The Mummy Returns and The Scorpion King have like stylish graphics on their DVDs. Unfortunately, The Scorpion King, for some reason, is blocking The Mummy Returns, despite The Mummy Returns being chronologically the second movie in the Brendan Fraser Mummy series. So I still think it's nice to have, and the Mummy movies are just really fun movies too, which I'd be down to talk about the Mummy one day.
Same here. There's actually a new one in development, actually.
Yeah. So I'm obviously talking about the Brendan Fraser one.
Yeah, there's going to be a new one with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz in it.
Oh, welcome back. The Breadmaster's back, baby.
Yeah, it's going to be directed by Radio Silence, the same guys who did Scream 5 and 6, the Ready or Not series, and Abigail. So
Sweet. Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go through two more Steel books, of course.
Okay, because I still have more. I still have more to show, but they aren't Steel books like yours.
Oh, well, I was just going to do two Steel books. I wasn't going to say this is the end of it. Because this is not the last two I'm going to show. But
dang.
So those of you, well, I shouldn't say that, but so I'm going to show two of my favorite war movies on Steelbook. The first one I am showing, I just got this yesterday. This is the Steelbook for Full Metal Jacket. You have Joker here. With his Born to Kill helmet and the sunglasses, which are tinted, which is cool. And then you have the city at the end of the movie with the orange sky and the buildings on the side. You got the palm trees. Very cool.
That reminds. So.
And then you got a picture of animal mother here on the inside.
Oh yeah.
So. I was
gonna say something, but it'd probably spoil the ending to Full Metal Jacket. So I'll probably hold it till we talk about the movie.
Yeah. By the way, viewers, at the time of recording this video, I have recorded an independent review of Full Metal Jacket, which should be up in the next few days.
Yeah. Check it out and stay tuned, viewers.
Then the other one, this is another recent addition to my collection. Jarhead. The Steelbook to Jarhead. What's really cool about this one's kind of minimal. It's a close-up of the Jarhead logo on the dog tag, and then you have Desert Army camo in the background. Then you have more Desert Army camo on the back. Very cool. It's kind of minimalistic, but it's cool.
Cool. Yeah, very stylish.
And then on the inside, well, you got the discs here, and then on the inside you got a still image of soldiers in the desert. So.
That's neat.
Yep.
All right. So I don't know if I want to do a double feature for this because I went through my collection and found some very interesting ones. But I'll start off with The Aristocats, specifically the Disney Gold Collection Classics. So Disney re-releases their movies a lot, but back in the day, you'd see TV commercials or even commercial ads on other movies where it's like, get it now before it's locked away. Now, this isn't the Vault Collection. This is the Gold Collection, which is supposedly has more special features and a better aspect ratio, but granted, the aspect ratio probably isn't as good nowadays compared to our big fancy 4K TVs. And also it has like the classic card of here's all the chapters and here's the special features you can watch, which apparently there's like a read along. I don't know much about the Aristocats except my mom really loved this movie and I watched this as a kid. And yeah, that's about. Oh, so for some reason, I don't know if I was afraid my disc was rotting because it's like very gold. It's like very goldish. Like this isn't because of reflection, but in my POV, it's like kind of goldish dark compared to like white and clear. But it probably looks white and clear to you, Drew. But like if I turn it this way, it's a little gold.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard to tell through Discord. So
Yeah, but here's the thing: this disc, it ain't rotted. It's still going. Like I think this got released around like the early 2000s, and I do have like a few DVDs from the 90s, but I don't know which one's 90s and which one's not. But because my back in the day, my parents had both VHSs and DVDs, and one of them having to be a re-release of the Aristocats, and it still works like a charm, and it probably doesn't look as good, but it's like this movie's like 1964. Holy crap. 1964, so old movie, but nice that they re-released it, even if people complain about one of the cats in the movie, which I will not go into detail. But the other, I'm just gonna do a, unless you have another one to show, I'll let you, I'll let you go first because I feel like I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more left in my 14 more things more left to show.
all right, so I was just reminded, since I know most of what you're showing are DVDs, I
Mm-hmm.
only have a grand total of one DVD in my collection, and that is I don't have it with me, so I'm not going to show it, but I do have my original childhood DVD of the greatest movie of all time, Jaws.
Nice.
I don't have it with me. It's in the very back of my shelf because I got the 45th anniversary 4K release, so it's like I
Mm-hmm.
don't really need that DVD anymore, but I still have it anyways for sentimental reasons.
Yeah,
But
it's good.
anyways, let me see here what movie I'd like to show off next. Oh, I know exactly what two movies I'm going to show off next. So, one of my favorite directors is the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, Sam Raimi. And I have
Mm-hmm.
two Sam Raimi movies on Steelbook. Both of them are from Scream Factory or Shout Factory, whatever you want to call it. First one
Mm-hmm.
is Army of Darkness on Steelbook,
Wait,
4K
wait.
Steelbook.
Show it again. I want to see the cover because that looks like more of a military cover than like the Army of Dark. Because like the original poster for Army of Darkness was like very gothic, dark. This looks like a Sabaton album, and I don't mean that. I don't mean that as like an insult. Like that's really cool, but it's like it completely because like if you compare the movie poster of Army of Darkness to that, it's like it has a different style going for it. You know?
Yeah, I love this artwork though. It kind of because Army of Darkness is the very like that's the very comedic, very campy
Yeah.
uh chapter in the Evil Dead trilogy.
Yeah.
So, I think because it's kind of an action, it's a kind of a comedy action movie, an
Yeah,
action
it
comedy, I
is.
guess.
I
Um,
respect it for that. I saw a bit of it on TV when my dad was watching. Hey,
and
hey,
I got the
hey,
back here,
skeletons.
it's the skeletons with the swords and all that stuff. And then, ooh, it comes with one, two, three, four discs. So on one disc, you have disc one, 4K Ultra HD theatrical cut.
Mm-hmm.
Disc two, Blu-ray theatrical cut. That has that gothic poster on it that you were talking about.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Wait, is she topless?
What?
Is the girl topless on the DVD? Not that I'm calling you pervy, Irving. I'm just curious.
Nope.
Okay, just I thought I had to do a double take real quick.
Disc 3, Blu-ray Director's Cut, and then Disc 4, Blu-ray International Cut, and then Television Cut. So here are the last two discs for
Oh,
you to see.
hey, it has the skeleton from Evil Dead 2.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think they ever did a steelbook for Evil Dead 2, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, I really like this movie and I love this steelbook. 'Cause, like, I originally had I want to say it was the original Blu-ray release. That's the one I initially watched several years ago when I was first watching all the Evil Dead movies. But now I got this one. So.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually have two more Sam Raimi movies on Steelbook, actually. I have three.
Oh.
So I miscounted. So the other one, it's a fairly recent addition to my Steelbook collection. Drag Me to Hell.
I feel like, first of all, can I just say the freaking Steelbook art is a lot more brutal and vicious compared to its movie poster counterpart?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the movie poster almost looks like a Kelly Clarkson still from a music video, but this is brutal.
Yeah, so you got the artwork of, I think it's Alison Lohman's character with the hands in her face, and it's all stylized because the steelbook looks very sleek. Then you have some more crazy shit going on the back here.
Yeah.
So, and then let me see how many discs this has. Come on. There's 3 discs. 4K Ultra HD unrated and theatrical versions. The unrated version on Blu-ray, and then the theatrical version on Blu-ray.
I have not seen Drag Me to Hell, but I'd like to talk about one day. I'd like to watch it.
Same here. Same here.
Assuming I will have things to talk about. Anyways.
I got one more Sam Raimi steelbook to talk about.
Yeah.
This is another movie I still haven't seen, but it's on my will watch it at some point soon. Darkman.
Darkman. I heard of that. And I saw the Angry Video Game episode on the video game. But dude, first of all, I was going to say that's some really cool looking artwork right there, because like the image within the text makes it seem more of a mystery. Like, hey, you got to find out who Darkman is. Buy the movie.
Yeah, and then here on the back you have a picture of Darkman himself.
Ooh.
And then okay, these discs keep popping out, which pisses me off. Then you got a shot of a helicopter here in the disc. Not in the disc, but in the case. Then you have 4K Ultra HD, and then the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray keeps popping out, so I'm trying to be careful here. But the Blu-ray does like to pop out a little bit. So. All right, that is my 3 Sam Raimi steelbooks.
Cool. I have another Disney movie that I was gonna show alongside Aristocats, but this one comes with goodies. It is the forgotten 2000 CGI Disney movie Dinosaur. I have not seen this in forever, but I held on to it. A lot of people don't like it. I think a lot of animation YouTubers probably hate it, but what I found, so first of all, Dinosaur was in a very similar situation to the Aristocats, where it's like, this one actually is a little scratch and smudge, but it still plays. I just tested it out, and it's also kind of goldish as well. I'm assuming, I don't know when my parents got this DVD, but I remember watching it as a kid, and I don't remember if the movie's good. But it also comes with, in our little freaking side that's not the DVD, goodies. A whole lot of goodies are probably advertisements, and they are advertised. Well, you got like Dinosaur, the freaking like a lot of movies come a lot of DVDs that none of them. The most recent one I bought nowadays doesn't come with it, but they have like little chapters on all the pages. So I don't know why they do that. I think it's personally cool and gives the DVD its personality. But you also have you have this I did not know about this till yesterday, but you have like an entire catalog of Disney DVDs that essentially saying, "Hey, these are out in stores, buy them." Like you got like freaking Air Bud, Toy Story 2, Annie, Tarzan. This extends. Oh, you have to like. I think you can mail it. I think. Oh yeah, you can mail it. Yeah, this is like one of those old like you mail the product you want to buy and everything. Like it's like you fill out your city email. Like we did not fill this out for some reason because my parents probably just bought them at the store. Oh, and you can buy the entire Fantasia anthology. Okay, this is. Oh, and you got more. They show you more. Like this is just an entire miniature catalog for Disney DVDs, such as George of the Jungle, Robin Williams' Flubber, The Parent Trap remake, Santa Claus 2. No, that's Santa Claus 1. The original Tron, and My Favorite Martian, which I remember watching as a kid ages ago. And what do you know? Dinosaur the 2 disc collectors, which I do not have. But wait, there's more! This one's gonna be a screamer, assuming I get a paper cut, which luckily I haven't, but like, it came with a letter. It says, "Look inside for valuable savings and exciting new offers from Disney." And it's a coupon for Disney Magic Movie Rewards. 6 points, even though I dead ass thought it said sex points. I'm like, Disney, what are you doing? Like, I know y'all had adult things at Disneyland. Oh, and this is just a straight up ad. Like, save up to $20. See inside for details. Some Disney Channel weekend advertisement, an advertisement for batteries. Okay, I'd never seen this before in a Disney movie. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I just learned about this yesterday, but having looked into detail, I'm just like, what is this? It feels like I covered a catalog from like this is just a freaking catalog. Save $2 on Toy Story 2 and Fantasia. Save $1 for freaking Winnie the Pooh. Like look at this shit, man. Look at this shit.
Yeah, remember when they would put this kind of effort into every DVD release?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, it was basically just like freaking like, advertising and stuff, but I feel like I'm experiencing this is from a bygone era, And look, you can enter to win a contest for a hardcover novelization of the movie Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like I'm making fun of this, but I'm genuinely shocked. Like again, I'm going to pull it up again. Dinosaur, one of the most forgotten Disney animated movies ever. Well, I mean, there's other one, but people like to ignore this. And it comes with all these freaking goodies, which I know they're just freaking advertisements, but just like, holy shit. Like, this, it's like you said, Drew, this is fucking effort. Like, you got the movie and everything.
Well, you also have to remember, this was a time when DVDs and everything made a bigger impact was a bigger part of movie studios' revenue stream, so they were more willing to put in the effort. So
yeah, and as I mentioned before, like a lot of the movies, like I said, not just the kids' movies I have, but like The Crow, a gritty adult movie, had like a freaking like paper of all the chapters on it. Now, the kids' movies had better graphics because I don't know, I guess they want pretty colors to look at for the kids. But The Crow is just kind of the same thing. But it's like you said, so much fucking effort, even if it was just pure advertising, And nowadays, I don't think Disney even cares about its physical releases.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I mean, they just they said they're gonna stop doing the Simpsons physical release on the new season. Which, yeah, I know the new seasons kind of suck compared to the other ones, but it's like it's still there are people still collected out there. That I heard the new seasons, while not as good as the originals, they're doing new things. That's what I hear about. They're doing new things.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I went on a fucking tangent of just like that was like a fucking unboxing video right there. But anyways, you got more?
Okay, I got 2 I'm gonna show. Another set of 2. So I don't really know if there's any like sort of theme between the 2 of these. It's just that both of these movies are crime movies. One of them I have seen, one of them I haven't seen, but both of them I own on Steelbook. This is a movie that I really like, and I first saw it in film class several years ago at community college. And are you ready? Collateral on Steelbook.
Dang.
So we got Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx on here on the cover. Um, I think it's pretty cool. We got the pretty sure that's L.A. in the background, and then you got a quote from Vincent, Tom Cruise's
Don't
character.
get me cornered.
Yes, don't get me cornered. You don't have the trunk space.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, and then ooh, we get a redeem your digital movie code. That's like the one thing you'll get, like physical goodies you'll get now. So there's a code for that, and then you got the discs, which are very basic because it's Paramount. So there's that.
Oh wait, that explains. Hang on. Yeah, that explains why we got the generic covering of the Transformers DVD because of like the generic discs. Sorry, that explains so much. Was it always Paramount or is it? No, it's actually other movie studios now. I think that happened with Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. But anyways, back to you, Drew. Sorry.
And then the next one, this is not a Paramount release, so the disc will have some detail. Oh my God, another one where the discs keep popping out. Stop popping out. Nick, I know it's a movie that you like, but I still have yet to see it.
Yeah, let's see it. Natural Born Killers. Hell yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, so you got the TV here with the two main characters on the gray background, and then on the back you have the sunglasses on the back, which is really cool. And then I just realized this right now, but the discs have a bit of a unique sort of art style to them too.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Got 3 discs right here. All of them are red. But one of them has like a I think this one here has a bit of like a
the cartoon. That is relevant to the movie. Drew, the TV and the cartoon are completely relevant to the movie style. Trust me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right.
And so, yeah, that's that for those two.
What the hell? Sorry, hang on a second. I just realized I have a stowaway, but I'll get to that later. But anyways, I have 2 DVDs that have a sort of theme I'm going to present all together, kind of like the Shrek movies. And I have an entire freaking box set, too. What do you want to see first? The 2 DVDs of a collection or the box set?
Of the box set, since that'll probably be bigger.
All right. The Adventures of Indiana Jones, the original trilogy before King of the Crystal Skull came out, which I like King of the Crystal Skull, but that's another story for another day. So this box set, The Adventures of Indiana Jones, the complete DVD movie collection in widescreen, digitally mastered, but probably not as good as like a 4K remaster. It comes with, and I kind of put these in left to right order because I'm scrolling for the shelf. So when you take them out, they're all behind, but it comes with Raiders of the Lost Ark. Hang on. Raiders of the Lost Ark, the Temple of Doom, and Last Crusade, and bonus material, the best indie movie of all of them. I'm gonna be honest. Like, as much as I loved watching the indie films as a kid, I never watched the bonus material, and my cognitive therapist talked me out of watching Temple of Doom. Blame my childhood cognitive therapist, Drew. That being said, without her, I wouldn't be able to function right in society, so shout out to her for fixing me. Anyway, but I digress. I think this is a super cool thing to have. Like, I mean, my dad has the Silverado box set, but Indiana Jones I got to keep when I moved out. But because look at this stuff, this is incredible to have. And
yeah, So those 3 movies I have on 4K. I have all of them on 4K. I didn't include them in my pile here because I don't have a lot to say about them. But
do you have bonus material on 4K?
I'm assuming the DVDs probably not the DVDs, but the because I'm assuming the bonus material contains the 3 documentaries about making the 3 movies, and I think each of them are on the 4K for their respective movie. So
immerse yourself in total Indiana Jones. Yeah. And the Ultimate Anthology of Indiana Jones special features accompany this classic. I guess. I'm going to be honest. I need to watch it someday because bonus features are cool. And because it's by Paramount, I have to. It used to be owned by Paramount. Now it's owned by Disney. Oh, what do you know? We actually got some cool disc art. Like we got Indy on In the Forest and Raiders. We have Temple of Doom. We have Indy by a temple without his like rolled up sleeves and no jacket. And on Last Crusade, we got Indy. We have Indy in Germany with a little blimp by the side. And let's see what bonus material has. Bonus material is just Indy by a bunch of silhouettes of the TV crew. I'm very.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think Paramount, even after the Disney buyout, they still owned some of the distribution rights for those movies. So
that's cool.
even the 4Ks that I have were done by Paramount. So
that's cool.
It's bit
super cool. I mean,
it's a bit complicated, but
did they also distribute the Dial of Destiny?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong about that. But you know, that 4K, that collection that you have, man, that includes the entire Indiana Jones series.
Yeah. Well, before King of the Crystal Skull, but yeah.
I said the entire Indiana Jones series.
F you, Crystal Skull is good. F you, Crystal Skull is good. F you. Oh boy, if we ever get around to Crystal Skull, that's gonna be a.
I'll say this. I don't hate the Crystal Skull is a fine movie. I'll be honest, it's a fine movie. I just don't think it's all that special.
I think it's overhated. Yeah, like I think it deserves more love. But, do you have any more, or can I do my double feature? You can do more because I got my double feature.
I completely forgot about this John Carpenter movie earlier. They Live. I got the steelbook here for They Live.
Oh, that's so good. I have that in my John Carpenter movie collection. Movie packet.
So we got some action here on the front and some more action here on the back. So, admittedly, I still have yet to see They Live. I need to fix that, but I'll get around to it soon. But yeah, it's the 4K steelbook, the Scream Factory release of steelbook for They Live. And I also have... This is another Scream Factory release. I showed this one in one of the other podcast episodes we did when we covered this movie, but I got Creepshow here. It's
nice.
Got the creeper here on the front with the title Creepshow, with some spider webs in the background and some spider webs on the back.
Nice.
And so, I think as far as the pile I have, this is pretty much the end. I do have a few little novelties here. Like I do have this is the one streaming movie that I have on physical media, the movie Sun, which is on Shudder. This is kind of like a modern version of Rosemary's Baby, basically. But yeah, it stars Andy Matichak and Emil Hirsch. I think this is a very good movie.
Yeah.
So there's that. You have... Oh, yeah, this is the one other DVD I have. This is the Ice Nine Kills Silver Scream little set here. It has two things here, two little DVD things. Well, this first one is the CD for the album, the final Silver Scream, the final cut. The other one is the DVD here that contains the music videos for the Silver Scream. So,
wait, what did the first one contain again?
The CD, the album CD.
Huh. So you kind of got like both the album and the music videos.
Yeah, both the album and the music videos. That's the edition. And the box kind of looks like a VHS sort of cover. So,
right. This is not one I have on the table to show, but I have I don't know if this is when we do concert films, but I have a CD of a live album that's a concert film for the Christian music rapper Toby Mac. So it has like both the album CD of like the live songs recorded and of course the movie itself. I don't know if that's kind of similar to what you got, but I think that'll be for the day of concert films. But anyways, it's time for a double feature of a movie franchise now owned by Disney. Since I have, so I didn't bring my whole Star Wars collection because I feel like these two can hold test time, but I have the original saga, well, everything except Attack of the Clones, which I do need to get Attack of the Clones, but I have with me Revenge of the Sith and Empire Strikes Back, Drew's and I's favorite Star Wars movies. Well, Drew's favorite being Empire, mine being Revenge of the Sith, but what's interesting to note about what's interesting about those is that nowadays when I see like stuff like Empire and Revenge, well, last I checked, Empire had like a changed cover. Like they changed the cover to the DVD of Empire, and I think even the prequels as well. By the way, I also have Phantom Menace, but Revenge can also kind of serve as the basis of my conversation. So
I'm pretty sure that Revenge of the Sith DVD. I'm pretty sure I had that when it came out.
Cool.
Hold on. Can you show it again? Oh, I definitely had that DVD. I definitely had that DVD.
But, so for Empire, my family got the original trilogy limited edition, widescreen. Comes on 2 discs. Disc 1 featuring the special edition of Empire Strikes Back, and then of course disc 2 not only has Empire Strikes Back the theatrical version, but comes with a demo for Lego Star Wars 2. But it can only be played on an Xbox. You have to play it on an Xbox to play the demo.
I will say, though, quick little side tangent here. Empire Strikes Back is the one movie where in the special edition, for the most part, they kind of improved it rather than detracted it.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy for me to say because, again, Empire Strikes Back is the GOAT of Star Wars films. So it's like you literally can't get any better than Empire Strikes Back.
Well, to be fair, I did not personally mind the CG, except for like maybe 1 or 2 instances in A New Hope. But that being said, let me talk about my GOAT, Revenge of the Sith. So Revenge of the Sith actually... I think it's because, like, in the 2000s, when the entire saga was complete, like, you'll notice, Drew, like, both Empire and Revenge of the Sith have kind of similar styles. Like, they have, like, the characters in a little collage photoshopped, like, on each other. Also, yeah. Darth Vader's in the corner of all of them, which is kind of cool. Well, Darth Vader appears twice in Revenge of the Sith. But I digress. And similar to Empire Strikes Back, 2 discs featuring... Oh, and of course you got your little obligatory paper goodie because I don't know, I love it when physical things become with little goodies. I know
that poster right there. Yeah, that one, the one of Anakin and Obi-Wan right there. I kind of wish that was the main DVD cover, to be honest, because I kind of like that better than the collage. But
100%.
That's a me thing. That's a me thing.
Yeah, and just to open up, just to open up my little goodies again, I just recently opened freaking Empire Strikes Back, and hey, Drew, your GOAT comes with a little booklet, but I will give credit where credit's due. The booklet is probably better than Revenge of the Sith because Revenge of the Sith...
Can I see
I'll
the
show
back?
you. I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll show you. But first, for front comparison, here's the 2 booklets. So on the booklet for Revenge of the Sith, you have Obi-Wan and Anakin duking it out with its title. Mm-hmm. In limited edition, I think is kind of cool because it looks like the original. I love the artwork on it. You have like Han and Leia about to kiss, Luke in his Dagobah outfit, plus C-3PO and Chewie, and it says Empire, and it has like Empire Strikes Back, no Star Wars underneath it, and of course limited edition. And now what's cool about so anyways, here's the back too, the little chapter cards as well. With Revenge, you got like Mustafar, and then you have with Empire, you have basically a galaxy, which kind of gives that more space opera. But the insides is where I think it exceeds. Here's why. Because of Revenge, you just got this dark, ominous Darth Vader rising, and plus telling you all the special features that's included on Revenge of the Sith. Before I get to Empire's book, I just want to say, much like my Revenge of the Sith copy, this comes with a demo of Star Wars Battlefront 2.
The GOAT Star Wars video game! Knights of the Old Republic fans, but Battlefront 2 is better.
It's funny, I have 2 goated Star Wars movies, and both comes with demos for 2 goated Star Wars games. Granted, I think Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga probably has more to it because it has all the movies. But going back to, sorry, not to tease Drew on the little goodie. Look at the inside for Empire Strikes Back. So on the inside, viewers, we actually have an advertisement for the rest of the original trilogy, such as A New Hope, Empire, Return of the Jedi. But it also comes with a straight up advertisement for Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Right here. And oh yeah, I'm going to zoom in on this. This was heavily advertised a lot, but like Lego Star Wars 2 kind of had a lot of features that were eventually ported over to future Lego games, like customizable characters, where you have like Darth Vader in Leia's slave bikini and jeans.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
And of course, rideable vehicles. But so Drew, which I know this ain't much, but because I believe this is an essential part of physical media that's becoming a lost art, which booklet looks better? I mean, which booklet is better after showing you both, Revenge and Empire?
You know what? I think just because Empire has that sort of collage thing that I'm not a fan of, I'm going to go with Revenge of the Sith for this one. The Anakin and Obi-Wan, it kind of just looks more unique and more like... It doesn't look like there's too much going on, you know?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, heck, I think if you shrunk down the logo on the booklet for Star Wars Episode 3, you'd get like a pretty cool movie poster.
Oh, absolutely. I think that actually was one of the movie posters.
Yeah.
So,
and because I just so happen to have Phantom Menace on me as my stowaway, Phantom Menace does not come with a game demo. So, Phantom Menace, I'll defend you to the death, but I think Revenge of the Sith and Empire beat you in terms of physical media because they come with little nice booklets, and they come with game demos for some of the greatest Star Wars games ever made.
I mean, to be fair, Revenge of the Sith and Empire Strikes Back beat Phantom Menace in just about every category besides physical media. But good point there.
Phantom Menace, I still like you, and I'll defend you.
I will say I do own most of the Star Wars movies on Blu-ray. I have the 2011 Blu-ray release from like 2011 or so. It's the one with like Darth Vader on the cover. I got it for like $20 on at a local video store here in the Bay Area called Rasputin's. And I also do have it. I don't have it with me, but I do have a steelbook for The Force Awakens. I have The Last Jedi on 4K. The Last Jedi was actually, I think, the first Star Wars. It was the first Star Wars movie that was released on 4K. It was actually one of the earliest movies to come out after the widespread adoption of 4K UHD Blu-ray. So I think that's kind of interesting. And Rise of Skywalker, I do not have, and I am not in a rush to go get it. So
cool. And I just want to say, I know I'll not be talking about Phantom Menace, but I just want to say the booklet on Phantom Menace, like, so for viewers, do you remember that little thing they play in the movies, like, coming soon to theaters, and they have, like, the little graphic and the little, like, droning music, like, doo-doo. I have something similar to the Phantom Menace, but instead of just generic squares, it's just, like, close up to the character's face in the building of Naboo. Every time I look at this, I just play that song in my head, like, coming soon to theaters.
Dude, hold on. Show me that picture again. Show me it again. Show me the Phantom Menace thing again. Dude, it looks like a poster for a fucking stupid teen romance drama you would see on fucking Lifetime or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I guess. But like I said, I just think of like coming soon to theaters. But that's what I have to say about the Star Wars DVDs. I think Revenge of the Sith and Empire are really cool, and they come with little video game demos, which is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. If you want, you can go again because I don't have a whole lot for the show.
Oh shit! So. I let you go first because I thought you had more than me. But this one is about Blu-rays, and the Blu-ray I'm choosing to represent the Be All Blu-rays is Kung Fu Panda 2, which is superior to the first one. Yes. So, I don't know if they still do this nowadays, but Blu-ray, I think they still do this nowadays, but hang on. Oh god, do we have another one of those fucking clips? No, we do not. But back in so Blu-rays nowadays, I think they still do this, is that they come with both a Blu-ray, DVD, and a digital copy. And and of course we got, oh boy, generic freaking covers over just gray and solid colors. But the Blu-ray is blue, hence the term Blu-ray. Nice color coding, but I feel bad for people who are colorblind. And of course, the regular DVD. And we got some freaking goodies, but they're not as good as the dinosaur goodies. So you got like you can get your digital copy of Kung Fu Panda 2. I have yet to receive my digital copy. It's just a little code and how to obtain it. And what is this? 2 free online memberships to Kung Fu Panda World. They made a Kung Fu Panda MMO. And it's probably dead, but my bet is okay. Yeah, you get you and a friend can play Kung Fu Panda World. I'm now learning about this, viewers. I'm gonna be honest, I did not look at this, so this is my first time ever seeing this. Drew, after this, we were playing Kung Fu Panda World. Oh, and you also get an advertisement for Kung Fu Panda 2, the video game, and you can get a coupon on 1 large pizza at Chuck E. Cheese's and 80 tokens. If you buy 80 tokens, you get 3 free tokens. A total of 110 tokens for $20. So, yeah, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese's afterwards, and then we'll play Kung Fu Panda World. Oh, you know, like I forgot how old Kung Fu Panda 2 is, but like, again, people put effort into these DVDs, even if it was just blatant fucking marketing.
Yep.
Yeah. And also the digital download thing I think is really cool, because like you have the option of like both the physical version and the digital copy. I don't know if I can still work this. You gotta go to www.paramountdigitalcopy.com, insert the code up, down, left, right, BA. Like, I don't know if this still works. I mean, I know Kung Fu Panda Online is dead, and along with these fucking coupons are probably expired by now.
Oh
so.
yeah. Oh yeah.
like there is a Chuck E. Cheese nearby me. Like, I kind of want to go into this and see if I can still get it still works. just to see what. Hang on, is there an expiration date on this?
Probably.
Oh, it's already expired. It's like on the 13th. The not 13th, 2013. But yeah, not only is Kung Fu Panda 2 like the best Kung Fu Panda movie, but like I think it's cool that like Blu-rays gave you the option of both DVD and a digital, so you got more methods of watching the movie.
Yeah,
so that's kind of that's me representing Blu-ray is my copy of Kung Fu Panda 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like it's kind of standard these days for most Blu-rays, most 4K Blu-rays to include the digital code as well. So it's
interesting.
Okay, so I'm going to everything I have in my hand is just normal 4K Blu-rays, but I'm gonna speed through about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them real quick.
Shoot. Okay, because
this is pretty much
we're already 2 hours.
Because this is pretty much what I have left in my pile to show.
Oh my gosh, I still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 7, about 7, because one of them's like a double feature.
All right, so I'm gonna speed run through mine first, and then you can speed run through yours. All right.
Shit.
All right. First up, the GOAT James Bond film, Casino Royale, from 2006. Mm-hmm. Great fucking movie. Got it on 4K UHD Blu-ray here. You got Daniel Craig as James Bond here on the front. Good stuff. I also have Goldfinger as well, but I don't have it in with me right now. Next. Novocaine, Jack Quaid movie from like what, a year ago, 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years. About a year actually. About a year, yes, year.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about it because I have not watched it yet, but I look forward to.
Hell yeah.
Next, a movie I just got, and a movie that is one of those kind of intimidating to watch movies because it's been so talked about and analyzed to death. It's just one of those movies that if you're a film nerd, you've probably seen it, or at least you've heard of it, or you know a friend who's a big fan or whatever. Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. I got this for like $16 on Groove.com.
Excuse me.
Very good. The song Enjoy Your Sleigh is so good by Aston Kills, by the way. Shining, again, don't have a lot to say about it because I haven't seen it yet. I know you can all roast me in the comments if you want. We talked about it a little bit on our first productions episode, but I still have yet to see it, but I'll watch it eventually. Next, what was at the time one of the most profitable independent horror films or independent films ever made, We got a 4K release here of the Amityville Horror.
Nice.
This is from I think a small label called VinCap Syndrome. It was kind of one of those small label sale things at Barnes and Noble a few weeks ago. That's how I got it. But yeah, I've got it. Next, one of my favorite horror movies of all time. A Nightmare on Elm Street. This is the regular 4K of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Got Freddy Krueger with the title Nightmare on Elm Street. Great movie. And then finally, the movie we covered last week, Overlord.
Hell yeah.
And
all right.
Let me just make sure here that that's the last of it. Oh yeah, I got The Exorcist here. I got I have Goldfinger too, but I can't find it. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to show. That's all I have to show.
All right. So I don't know if I can speak about this because there's several I'm probably going to a lot of detail on, but I'll do my best. So one that I know I won't talk about shortly is Clerks. This is my favorite movie ever, and it's the Miramax Collector Series widescreen, which comes with several bonus features and aspect ratio, Dolby sound, and a chapter search. I don't know what was so. I'm gonna be honest. I love Clerks. It's my favorite movie ever. It's true. We definitely got to cover it someday. But it also comes with an alternate ending, plus deleted scenes, and a music video by Soul Asylum. And I think it's advertising more bonus features, because I don't know how old this movie is, or how old this DVD is, but I bought it at like half-price books. And then this is a double feature, so I got with me Megamind, the DreamWorks movie, which is kind of becoming more popular. So if you go nowadays look for Megamind DVD, you just get Megamind's face and that's it. But here we got like what is close to the original movie poster for Megamind. Now, when this came out, it came bundled with a little bonus called Megamind: The Button of Doom. So this was on a bundle, which DreamWorks also had Madagascar 2 and another DVD featuring shorts of what would be the Penguins of Madagascar TV show. Now, Megamind comes with all the fancy bonus features and everything, but Button of Doom comes with more like games and interactive stuff. So, you know, if you couldn't play on the Xbox or something, oh, what do you know? Another fucking coupon to Chuck E. Cheese. That's expired. Does this have any fucking... Okay, no, but apparently... Yeah, that's about it. I found super... So yeah, Megamind and Megamind: The Big Button of Doom. I think nowadays Big Button of Doom is packaged with the new Megamind re-release, but granted, you have a very crappy poster compared to the OG. And now this one comes straight from the 90s. Looney Tunes Back in Action. Now, the movie is great, but what's unique is that, you know how we talked about the Clippies on Shrek 2? Yeah. This one comes with a full-on clip, and the thing is made out of cardboard.
Oh yeah, I think the original DVD release of Full Metal Jacket that I watched when I was 12 years old had that exact same kind of case.
Yeah. And also, since we talked about DVD menus, Looney Tunes Back in Action has the longest introduction to a DVD menu. Like, it's them selecting all the things you can select while Daffy is bragging about how good he thinks this is his movie and he's bragging about it. And it's just I used to watch this a lot. In fact, viewers, this is old, but no disc rot. See, guys, if you just take care of your DVDs and not like stick them in shit or whatever, they will last a lifetime. And then we also have another interesting cover, WALL-E. Now, this got a Criterion release, but as cool as I respect Criterion, it cannot live up to the original OG release of WALL-E. Now, WALL-E is made of cardboard, not the robot, but like the DVD case. So, you know, you got your typical, you know, bonus features, what the movie's about, but slide! I slid it out, viewers, but instead of, this isn't a sleeve. It's, this is the actual case, like a piece of cardboard. Just kind of, oh, the DVD got loose, shit. So, so not only do you have like a little cardboard thing, but on the back you have like, it folds. So the fold kind of tells you the bonus features, like the shorts they included. They had a really cool special feature about sound design, and since I'm doing sound design a lot now, I got to rewatch that. And you also have your chapters, and the DVD doesn't clip. It kind of slides out of a freaking, I don't know why I keep saying so I have a high-pitched voice, but I do know why. I'll explain later. But it slides out, and you got the DVD of Wall-E and Eve. It has the same fucking clear plastic. There it is.
Ah, I see.
And yeah, so I think Wall, it has a Criterion and everything. Oh, and it also comes with a little flap to hold in a DVD. I don't know what other people did for Wall-E DVDs, but I thought this was super cool packaging. That and Wall-E's a pretty goated Pixar movie. All right, I got more animated movies. DreamWorks Flushed Away. Now the packaging is kind of cool because it's very there's two versions of this movie. There's just a regular movie where the character's in a generic background of the city, but this one, transparency. It's transparent as heck, and you got like this little like gelatin foam where like the little package of the goodies would come in, and the DVD is toilet water.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right. And it's also the full... Oh, this is the full screen edition. So if you get the full screen edition, it's also kind of a little... It's a little jewel case. Yeah. And... Yeah. And now, this one... Okay, Drew, here's the thing. I know you don't like anime, but here's the thing. This is about physical media, and I believe this is actually a really cool part of my physical media collection. Hear me out, okay? With me is an anime CG movie called Appleseed. I personally haven't seen it yet, but... What I think is cool about this is that this distributor, Geneon, this was a very popular distribution company before they got like bought out and they went bankrupt. And a lot of their stuff they licensed was not available legally in the United States. So you had to like go on a piracy website. Granted, since they got bought out, a lot of their properties got like split between different companies and everything. And boy, do I have a lot to say about this next one. Now, this next one I bought half-price books and I think I struck gold. This is the complete series of the anime Kaze no Stigma. Now, again, this is about the physical release. It is a box set, but the DVDs, like, look at this. These are skinny as fudge. Like, the last time I saw a DVD case this skinny was, like, freaking, like, Saturday Morning Cartoon Collector's Edition, which I kind of sold off. And they come on 2 discs. These, like, microbytes are able to fit 2 discs in them. That is crazy. Oh, and they're all stylized differently as well.
Yeah, I think the last time
one having this.
Yeah, the last time I saw cases that skinny was me and my brother used to own the DVD releases of the MTV show Viva La Bam when we were younger. So
cool. And it also came with little goodies like this entire thing you can buy for all the Funimation products and advertising the Funimation site. Now, what's interesting about Funimation, Drew, okay, again, hear me out. I need you to follow me on this. Funimation is defunct. They went out of business and are now bought out by the fucking juggernaut known as Crunchyroll, which Crunchyroll has been having so many problems lately as a company, okay? Like, I know I don't care about anime, but I feel like with entertainment companies, you know, we need to call this bullshit out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And for as flawed as Funimation was, especially if them getting corporatized when anime got popular, like, Funimation, in my opinion, kind of had a little more soul. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't bought a DVD from Crunchyroll in forever, the new fucking juggernaut, but oh yeah, apparently there's an advertisement for a Wii game. That's cool. And here's the weirdest part about this find. Similar to Disney, they had like a we want to hear from you, loyal DVD fans. Please fill out the following information. Get entered into a weekly DVD drawing. Somebody actually filled this out. They put their address on here, and they actually wrote it out. I have somebody's full name and address and their email on this fucking piece of paper. Did they forget to mail this in? I'm not gonna dox them because I'm a good human being, but like, they have their full fucking name and address and email on here. Did they forget to mail this? Yeah, this is just for a fucking giveaway, mind you. So, to the person who wrote this, I hope you won some good anime merch from Funimation before they were fucking bought out by Sony and merged into Crunchyroll and shut down and everything. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Like again, like sometimes when you buy old stuff, like again, the Crow DVD and the Dinosaur DVD, you go like into this time capsule, you know? It's like a time capsule. And like I know you don't care about anime, but this was a fucking time capsule to me. That and I watched this series back online back in the day. But yeah, those are the physical collections. Those are the physical collections I had, and all the cool stuff I found. Which I know they didn't seem like much to me, but this shit means something to me, man. This shit means something to me, and they're not as fancy as like Drew's 4K steelbooks, but again, this means something to me. Okay, like
Yeah.
and the fact that with how corporations are like monopolizing streaming and everything, it makes me want to hug this entire fucking pile of DVDs and movies. I'm just like, they can't take you away from me.
Exactly. That's the ultimate benefit
Like,
of physical media, that they can't take this shit away from you.
yeah, and older physical media too. Like I said, the freaking Shrek DVDs, which nowadays, like you can go out and buy Shrek 1 and 2 nowadays, but like, I don't know if they're ever gonna have like, they're not gonna have like the same style of covers. And again, with the fucking Aristocats and Dinosaur DVD, I know they're just blatant advertisements, but fucking goodies, man. Like, I mean, like, I know this is a different medium, but like video games, like, they have instruction manuals. They barely come with instruction manuals anymore.
Oh yeah, they're digital now. They're digital now.
I know. It's like, this is a lost art, and no joke. The more I learn of how like companies are like going to streaming, so they can even tamper with the movies too. Like recently, there was a controversy where last year on Christmas they cut out a scene from It's a Wonderful Life where the main character went to the red light district to showcase how badly the town was influenced because the main character doesn't exist anymore. Like, guys, I know even unless you're like struggling financially and you need to sell some things off, hold on to your movie collection, because corporations controlling entertainment, like, they can take it any way from you and alter it. And, even nowadays, this can serve as a time capsule, a reminder of, because Drew, you can correct us, we grew up with movies, and we also experienced these movies through, I know I saw it a VHS player back in the day, but DVDs, they're collector's items. And, again, I don't have anything fancy like the Steelbooks, but I'm proud of this. I'm proud of the things I've shown. And I have a bigger collection too, by the way, but I am very fucking proud of it.
Oh yeah, I'm proud of my collection too. Admittedly, I did have to sell off a lot of my collection over the last several years just because of financial reasons, but I'm trying to slowly build it back up. So
hell yeah. And again, like with like all these company buyouts and everything, like I mentioned with Disney and Lucasfilm, and of course, like again, the anime juggernaut knows Crunchyroll just kind of eating everything up right now. I think it's nice to have a reminder of just what things were like before things became corporatized. And I mean, yeah, Funimation and was still corporatized, but like it just felt different. It just felt different.
mm-hmm.
And again, the same goes for like, the Lucasfilm DVDs that I have, like, compared to Star Wars and Indiana Jones, I think, still owns Paramount, but I think Paramount's probably changed it. But that's all I really got to say. Support physical media. Support physical media.
Exactly. I gave a whole speech about physical media in my public speaking class last year. So,
hell yeah. Support physical media, because if you want to own your entertainment, buy it on DVD.
Or Blu-ray, or Blu-ray, or 4K Blu-ray, or Laserdisc if you still have it, or VHS if you still have it.
Yeah. This is Drew, do you have any last words to say?
Other than support physical media? Because that's all I really have to say.
Yeah. Corpos can take things away from you on streaming, but if they can't take it away inside your house.
Exactly. Because it's like, look, all those old Star Wars Blu-rays that I have. Well, this is gonna sound odd, but George Lucas can't come into my house and take it away from me. Because
the same go. Yeah.
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 Because I mean, for years he never allowed the original versions of the Star Wars movies, the original 3 Star Wars movies, to be released. So.
Yeah, I mean, I can still watch the original 3 Star Wars movies. I mean, Empire, the second disc contains the theatrical release.
Yeah, but that's like, I think that DVD is somewhat rare now, and I think it actually goes for a decent amount on eBay. So
Well, I'm holding on to it. They
Yeah.
can't take this away. I will. If you fuckers want to come after it, I'm gonna reenact the fucking hallway scene from Old Boy, except I'm the main character and I beat your butts. Anyways, support physical media. This has been a very long and exciting episode of the Movie Morris podcast. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like the video if you're on YouTube, and comment down below what you thought of this episode. If you have any interesting things in your collection, or what you thought of our collections, even though we haven't shown them on camera, but we kind of described them to you in the best of our detail. And follow the socials. Be sure to also listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcast. Have a good day, everybody. Bye. And once again, support physical